My favorite part to do right before I eat is just kind of like let some of the yolk out, and oh my goodness. This is my breakfast corned beef hash skillet. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Let's get to cooking. So first things first, we have to talk about the potatoes. Now, you've got to get these diced hash browns, okay? They even have some that you can buy that have peppers and onions on it. I think they're called O'Brien, so if you see those, you can grab those as well. But for purposes of today, all I've got are these diced potatoes, and they will work just fine. So you wanna put lots of oil down, like lots of oil down. And then just going to add just enough for my one skillet. So I would say probably about half a bag will be good for me. We're gonna go down with some seasonings here. Today I'm just gonna use some salt, pepper, some garlic powder. You can use whatever you'd like. We're gonna give it a good toss. Now, just a little note here, you wanna make sure that you are not smashing your potatoes because they're very delicate. Just gently flip them, kind of move them around to where it is flat on the griddle. We're gonna let them sit. That is key. Do not play with them. Let's talk about the veggies. Today I am using diced onions. Now just use enough to, what you feel like you would want in your bowl. I feel like for me it's probably about a good 1/4 cup. And then I'm also going to be using the peppers. I love the peppers. Not only are they very flavorful, but they add a really great pop to your dish as well. So just enough there. And then we're going to gently mix this or toss this, whichever you want to say. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of do like this. These potatoes are really dainty. You gotta be really gentle with them because you don't wanna end up with a mashed potato breakfast bowl, right? These are looking really good. Remember, don't play with those potatoes. Let them sit another 2 to 3 minutes and then we'll be back. We can talk about the protein in this dish, and that is corned beef. Here's a trick. No, I did not make a whole corned beef. I actually went to my deli. I got corned beef, like sandwich corned beef, and I just asked him to cut it thick. You want it thick, and then just chop it up into little pieces. Now, the potatoes are looking great, so I'm just gonna kind of move them around a little bit. You see how they're getting nice and crispy? That's what you want. So we're gonna make some room here and put the corned beef down. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil to that, just a little bit. And the corned beef is already cooked, so essentially you're really just warming it up. You're crispifying that meat to go really great with your hash. Now, if you notice over here, this is the fun part. I've got a skillet down. I just got this on Amazon. You can find these really anywhere. So I've got a skillet down while it's heating up. Just think of like when you go to those Mexican restaurants and they have those skillets for your fajitas. It's the same thing. All right, we're gonna go down with some eggs. Remember, you wanna use lots of oil here. Get it nice and oiled down. And then we're going to pop 3 eggs, depending on how many you're cooking for. Obviously, that will be the case of your eggs here. We're gonna go down to the last 2 eggs, and then just sprinkle a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Potatoes are looking so good. So we're also gonna toss our corned beef. Those are looking crispy. Let's just mix it all together here. And now it's the fun part. It is time to plate. Our skillet is nice and piping hot. We are going to simply just put that potato hash mixture on the skillet, and then gently we will lay our eggs right on top. We've got to make this thing even tastier. Let's drizzle some little bit of a kick of Sriracha, followed by some green onions for that zesty pop of flavor. And y'all, it is beautiful. She is gorgeous. We gotta try this thing. My favorite part to do right before I eat is just kind of like let some of the yolk out, and oh my goodness, how delicious. Okay, let's dig in. My mouth is watering. Okay, here we go. Going to just get a little piece of egg, some corned beef, all the fixings of the potatoes and the onions and the peppers, and let's go. Yes, y'all. Something about having it on the skillet tastes like we're at a breakfast joint. I'm just saying. It is so good, very flavorful. You don't have to put any cheese in this. That's how flavorful it is. That saltiness of the corned beef, and of course you're getting the pop of the onions in there. and that tasty egg. It is divine. It is delicious. This is something that you will be serving year round. It makes huge amounts of food. You can use the whole bag. We didn't use the whole bag this time. Use the whole bag, make it for the whole family, and trust me, they will love it and they're gonna ask, let's have this every week. Just remember, you gotta keep it simple, you gotta keep it quick, and most importantly, you gotta keep it delicious. I'm Taylor Mock, and I will see you on the next episode. Cheers.